Warren Buffett is the latest billionaire to sound the alarm over AI. Speaking at his company's annual meeting, Buffett compared the creation of AI to the atomic bomb in the terms of unintended consequences. And while Buffett agreed that AI can, quote, do all sorts of stuff, that has him also very worried that AI cannot be reversed. His right-hand man, Charlie Munger, was even more succinct. He feels that old-fashioned intelligence works pretty well. For more on the worries and concerns when it comes to AI, Ben Bergman, senior correspondent at the Business Insider. Good to see you. I don't think we should panic over AI, but I think the concerns can be managed, and that is kind of what I hear from experts.
Hopefully. This has all happened so quickly. Nothing like this we've ever seen in our lives. It took years between variations of the iPhone to come out. And every couple of weeks, it seems like there's a new version of ChatGPT. So this is all happened so quickly. And you have people at opposite ends, Warren Buffett, Elon Musk at the other, such different backgrounds, but they both have come out publicly very concerned about AI. And then you had Google's godfather of AI, Jeffrey Hinton, resigned from the company recently because he said he was so concerned about where this was going.
You know, I never thought I'd say this, but Elon Musk and Warren Buffett in the same sentence, and that makes me worried that they're worried, if that makes any sense at all. What is the worst case scenario that they are so concerned about?
In the immediate term, they're concerned about deep fakes, that it will become very hard to tell what's real and what's not on the internet, which is already a big problem. AI makes it much worse. There's also the displacement of workers. But then in terms of worst case scenario, it's that AI, it's the stuff of science fiction movies, that it could become sentient and evil and take over the human race.
So okay, well, that's fair enough. Let's just pretend that this newsroom was all computerized and everything was robotic. Could it just take over itself and do whatever it wants to do without any human involvement? I mean, that's what we're insinuating.
Well, yeah, I mean, this stuff has always been the subject of science fiction, and people like Hinton thought that this was a long ways away. And now it's still a long ways away, but it's becoming a lot closer to reality, because the concern is that, you know, if you can teach AI to code and to teach itself, then it just becomes progressively more advanced and there's nothing to stop it.
When you mean something to stop it, I'm thinking of, you know, sci-fi movies where, you know, the hero goes and pulls the plug on the robot because it got too strong and it got too smart. And I'm not joking about this, but do humans have the ability to stop something that's learning on its own?
Well, you know, hypothetically, there is not a limit, but I mean, we are getting, you know, far ahead of ourselves, and no one knows exactly what this looks like, which is why people like Elon Musk are just calling for a temporary pause on development. But the problem is that, you know, even if the government were to step in, you know, this is an international thing. It's happening everywhere. I met a founder who's developing a chat GPT that you can look up anything on. You can look up, you know, how to build a bomb, how to make meth, things that the normal chat GPT restrict you. So even if government wants to step in, it's very hard to stop technology.
What does that look like when you say step in, right? So let's just say these billionaires and these influencers get what they want. We say, okay, we're going to pause everything for a few months here. What's going to happen in a few months that's going to change the concerns that we have?
I think the hope is that you would have some sort of regulatory framework. And certainly you'd have companies like Microsoft and Google who would agree to that. But the problem, again, is that it's just very tough to stop technology when this is happening all over the world.
Let's just talk about the other human element, which is jobs, right? Because I hear from a lot of people that if ChatGPT or if this AI really takes its course, there are real serious issues with people in certain professions. I'm thinking you and I might be in one of them, but there's a lot of people in that space. I mean, is that a legitimate concern? And if it is, how would you mitigate that? You can't stop technology from essentially outdating me or you, or quite frankly, maybe doing a better job.
This has been the concern with every technology from the computer to cars to everything else, that at first it displaces jobs, but then it creates more jobs. And if you're doing a job that ChatGPT or can be automated, you maybe should be worried. But the hope is that it would make people more productive and then create more economic growth and more jobs. But I think a lot of people find that very difficult to believe. And you're seeing corporations think about how they can do vastly more work with vastly fewer workers, which has to be a concern.
I'll save this for next time, Ben. Love talking to you, but we have to figure out a way to prove to our viewers that we are actual, real people. We'll save that to next time. Good to see you. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.